What's going on, everybody? Nathan here with the Everyday Drinker, bringing you guys a brand spanking new video on What's That Whiskey Friday. Before we get into the video, I do just want to let you guys know that the 100 subscriber giveaway is still happening. Even if we did hit 100 subscribers within the Tuesday to Friday upload. I am probably going to do the drawing on May 1st if we hit 100 subscribers by then. So, if we hit 100 subscribers by then and you haven't subscribed by May 1st, make sure to do so that you guys can be entered into the giveaway to win a Everyday Drinker First Edition Apparel Cheers t-shirt. So, we're doing one giveaway for 100 subscribers. That's the first giveaway of many, many, many to come. But let's get on into What's That Whiskey Friday. So, for the What's That Whiskey Friday, today we are doing a double header. We are doing Penelope Architect along with a Penelope Bourbon Toasted Series Barrel Strength. I've heard many, many good things about Penelope, and I picked both of these bottles up within the past month, and I want to see what they're all about. I hope you guys enjoy the video. Let's get right on into it. So Penelope is a distillery based in my home state of New Jersey, and at work we had a bottle of their barrel strength bourbon, and stuff is phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. And as soon as I heard that they were coming out with a finished French oak stave bourbon, I was like, that stuff's gonna be delicious. So I made sure to bourbon hunt for 2 days after I got home from Disney last week to see if I could find a bottle anywhere near me. And luckily there was a couple left on the shelf in one store. So we're gonna have the Architect on our right, and then I'm gonna pour the Toasted Series on the left. All right, so Architect here. Let's crack open the Toasted Series. Go about a ½ ounce on each. All right, let's not mix these up. That would be awful. Architect on the right, your left. Toasted Series on my left, your right. Here we are, guys. Before I get into the nose and the taste, I want to thank you guys so much for the support that you guys have been bringing to the channel. Absolutely means the world to me. But I don't want to get too soppy. Let's get into it, and let's see what these noses are all about. Architect first. Ooh. I'm getting like a cinnamon raisin bread right off the rip. It's a lighter nose, but that cinnamon raisin bread was the first thing I smelled. Very fruity. Wow, that smells so good. Little vanilla, like light vanilla, nothing too like what you would get from like your traditional just straight bourbon, but a slight vanilla. Oh, what was that? I hate when you smell something and you can't figure it out right away and then it disappears. It smells like vanilla birthday cake. That's what that is, and it's so pleasant. It is so pleasant. It's such a warm vanilla. Little oak, nothing that is gonna knock your socks off. Man, that smells so good. So the Architect here is 104 proof, 52% alcohol. To read the label for you guys, if you haven't seen it, I'm gonna show it to you on the screen here now. And then I'll read it for you. Penelope Architect Straight Bourbon Whiskey finished with French oak staves. And I'll give you a little background on the back of the bottle there for you to take a peek at. If you guys can read that, go for it. If not, take a screenshot, do whatever you want with that. It's a very beautiful bottle, this Architect bottle. I love that blue. But let's get into the taste on this thing. If it's anything like the nose, it's gonna be delicious. Oh. That cinnamon raisin bread continues into the palate, and it rounds off with this dark plum. And that fruit forward, dried fruit is something that is just very, very, very delicious on your palate. Wow, that's so good. Right off the rip. Like, first thing is, boom, Flavor Town. Sorry, Guy Fieri. Wow, it's so bold with that fruit that you get a little bit of vanilla, no oak, but I'm going back and buying another bottle if I find this, because this is fantastic. I'll move that over there so I don't finish it right off the rip. And we're gonna go see what the Barrel Strength Toasted Series is all about. Let's give it a nose. Okay, so completely different than the Architect. Completely different. You get a little bit more of that like marshmallow, toasted darkness. So Penelope has done a couple of different toasted series. They have a medium, a light, and a dark char series that they have released. This one right here is the medium toast. So here, I'll show it on the back here. If you guys can read that. It's a medium toast char 1. This is gonna be 114.2 proof. It's a toasted series. This is a store pick from Hardy Liquors. Super excited for this one. That's why I picked it up. It was a little bit more expensive than their traditional toasted series, being at like $70, where their toasted series, not store picks, are right around $55 to $65. So I wanted to pick this one up to see if the store pick was better than the traditional. But on that nose, you're getting nice marshmallow on there I'm getting like a chocolate, almost a nice dark chocolate, like a higher cocoa powder dark chocolate. It's dry, it smells dry. Completely different nose than that. I'm really not getting any vanilla on here, just a slight vanilla if there is any at all. But I'm getting more of a baking spice in here because I feel like it does have a higher rye in there. It's 4 to 5 year age, this one as well. So they're younger barrels, but nothing too young. It's got some age going for it. But let's get into the palate and see what we can taste. Wow. The mouthfeel on this one is very different compared to that one. It coated my mouth and just sat there after I swallowed. Like, had a nice film layer as best as I could put it. It wasn't like something that was gross that like lingered like an oil or anything, but it had a nice mouthfeel to where the texture of it, after I swallowed, I still tasted it, and that toasted marshmallow was so forward. That dark chocolate's there, a little bit of caramel. Getting a weird one here. Hang on one second. Almost like a candied peach. I'm getting like a older, ripened peach almost in there. And I haven't gotten that in anything really that I can remember. And this has got that like peach note in it. It's very nice. That's so nice. I'm gonna go back to the Architect and see if I can find anything different in that. All right, Architect. It's darker, lighter with not so rounded edges. I find like this one, the Architect, has more complexity to it when I go into the nose. Whereas this one, so like bold, like sit by a fire almost. This one, sit by the river in the summertime casting a line. That's so nice. Going back to it again, that cinnamon raisin bread is way up front. Small vanilla. The confectioner sugar is there as well. This is fantastic stuff. Don't get me wrong. This is fantastic as well. But if I were to pick my favorite out of these two, if you saw these on your shelf and you can only buy one, Architect by far. And not by far, but like, it stands out compared to this one. This one is probably comparable to Woodford Reserve Double Oak, whereas I haven't had something that had this kind of a finish to it before, and it is standing out like a wildfire on the ocean. It's delicious. Delicious stuff. Guys, don't forget to subscribe. Make sure you like and comment down below. Get yourself entered into the 100 subscriber giveaway. We are right there, almost to 100 subscribers, if not there by the time of this recording. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, like I said before, like, comment, and subscribe. Cheers.